If you have lower back pain, you've probably been told to do bridge as part of your exercise routine. Bridge is one of those exercises that are very often advised, but people very often also don't feel benefits from it, or even they feel pain when doing this exercise. So let's fix that. My name is Maja, and I am here to help you build a strong lower back so it doesn't hurt anymore. First of all, I want to say that I absolutely love this exercise, and I think it is a great foundational exercise that can help you, and it can help strengthen your back and make your back healthier. But a lot of people hate on this exercise, and that is because they don't know how to do it without pain, and they don't know how to avoid compensations. But if you learn a proper technique, this exercise will help you get stronger, and it will help your back pain. It will help you feel better. And not only that, but learning the proper technique, learning a correct way to do an exercise will help you understand your body better and understand how your body moves and how to engage the correct muscles in the correct way. And in that way, it will help you keep yourself safe when exercising and know how to adjust exercises for your situation and for your body. It will help you be more independent and more empowered when exercising, so that you're not afraid and you're not questioning yourself or the teacher, can I do this? Is this safe for me? And in the end, it is your body and it is your health, and you know the pain that you're experiencing and you know what your body is feeling. So being independent and being able to recognize your own limits and to recognize your own potential and possibilities while doing any exercise, and in this case, the bridge, this is so, so important. So let's go to the mat and let's do it. So as you know, bridge is an exercise where basically you just lift your hips, you move them up and down, and it works on your hamstring, so that is back of the legs, it works on your glutes, and it works on your abdominal control as well. So the first mistake that people make is that they put their feet too far back. Where you want to put the feet is a little bit in front of the knees, actually, so that when you go up, the heels are not behind the knees. In this way, we can engage better the hamstrings and even the glutes. So that is the first thing. And that is about the setup. Another thing for the setup is that people don't set up their spine well. So they open their rib cage, and then when they lift, the rib cage stays open, and here even I'm feeling now the pressure in the lower back. So like this, your abdominals are not engaged. I even feel that my hamstrings are not engaged, glutes a little bit. So just the distribution of the engagement is not so good. Instead, make your rib cage closed and be in neutral position, neutral spinal position before you go. So setup is very important. Before you start the exercise, set yourself up in a good position and then start going up and down, and don't allow your rib cage to open when you go up. So now about the muscle engagement. A lot of people, when they do this exercise, they don't actually use the muscles that are supposed to be used here. So when they go up, this is very common that they say, I don't feel either my hamstrings or glutes. Nothing is working. People even say nothing is working. I just feel pressure in the lower back. So if you're not able to engage your hamstrings and glutes, the lifting is going to be done by your quadriceps, and this is not what we want. So we want to think like our hips are being pushed up, and what is pushing it up is the hip extensor muscles, which are glutes and hamstrings. To help yourself engage your muscles better, to engage your hamstrings better, let's start with that. You can try to press your feet down. So just push the floor with your feet. Press down and then try to pull the floor back. I just exaggerate. You don't actually have to make this kind of movement, but just pull the floor back, and by pressing and pulling, without changing anything in the center of the body, you should feel that the back of the legs are already getting more active. So before you first set up your body in a good position, then you press and you pull, you feel your hamstrings are active, and as you go up, you go slowly to maintain that hamstring activation. And when the hamstrings are active and you are here in the top position, maybe already you will feel your glutes activating as well. If not, you can engage your glutes, like consciously engage them, and then slowly calm down. Sometimes we need to just repeat a movement for a while until the muscles make a reaction and start engaging. Okay, so you press, you pull, you are in a good position, and then you go up and your muscles are working, okay, but then when you come up, maybe you start losing your position and you start going into anterior tilt. If you're in anterior tilt, your glutes will never engage. Hamstrings, maybe. If you're pulling the floor, yes, they will engage, but glutes here, very hard. Maybe, yes, they can be active, but if you are new to this and if you have some issues, probably they will not be engaged. Instead, when you are in the top position, you want to pull the pubic bone to your chest. This we call posterior tilt of the pelvis. Pull the pubic bone to your chest, and that might also help you engage your glutes. And then you can go down. I also want to encourage you to do the exercise slowly so that you can, check every part of your body what it is doing. Because if you just go up and down quickly and you are not used to this exercise, probably you will feel nothing and you will get no benefits and you will not get stronger, but only you may put some pressure in your back and work in the quadriceps, which is not what we want. So just to repeat, you have a neutral spine, your ribcage is closed, feet not too close to the body, arms are next to the hips, you can press the floor down, pull the floor back, hamstrings engaged, you slowly start lifting the hips up, hamstrings are engaged, and as you come to the top position, you increase posterior tilt, and then with inhale, you come down. In this exercise, I will add this one thing for the end. So in the bridge, we want to practice to move the spine and pelvis as one unit. And we don't want to do it like a pelvic curl. So we don't want to like roll and move the body in like different smaller units, okay? This is another exercise. It can be good for you or not good for you. It doesn't matter. Now we are speaking about the bridge, and in the bridge, we want to practice to move the spine in one unit. You can do like 10 repetitions slowly with good quality, with good muscle engagement and good position of every part of your body. And if you feel like that is too much, of course, you can lower the repetitions. You always want to feel that you are able to control what happens in each repetition that you do, and not that your pain is increasing or that you are just starting to compensate. And then as you progress, maybe you can also increase your repetitions or start looking for new challenges to build new levels of strength. And then when you're coming out of the lying down position on the floor, you can turn to your side and your spine is straight. You use your arms to push yourself up, and you can come down to all fours position. Slowly come up, one leg, and you come up. So I would say that technique is like 95% of the exercise. So really focus on how you position your body and really focus on engaging the right muscles. Try not to allow your body to continue doing the same compensations that are maybe even causing or triggering your pain. Also, remember that good technique is not just something that you just go and do. And, from the first try, it is 100% and it is awesome. It can happen, of course, so maybe you are just missing one little thing to make it work for you, and then it can feel like something just clicked, and from that moment on, your technique is really good. But sometimes, or most of the time, it doesn't happen like that, and especially if maybe you don't have experience in exercising, just remember that good technique is actually a practice of repetition. So you just repeat and you focus, and you repeat and you focus. Just think of the athletes, like how many years actually they spend repeating and perfecting the technique of every little thing that they do in their sport. So this is your sport, and this is what you need to practice: how to engage your hamstrings, how to engage your glutes, how to not put load onto your back, and everything that we talked about. So practice, 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 and the results will come. By the way, if you'd like some help with your lower back, you can check out my online Pilates program. It is in the description, and it is a self-paced program, and I put really a lot of focus on the technique so that you can do each exercise really well and get the benefits from it. And also I offer private classes, so for that you can email me at hello@tidalmoves.com. Take care and see you next time.